Make sure you go to psychological sites, real academic sites to do this. Don't go to some just like near-death-experience.com or something. I don't know. Don't do that. Always go to like more academic stuff. But I will tell you, Angie, that 100% of my 500 did not want to come back. What does that say? They didn't want to come back. But then they were showed certain scenarios, certain things. This is what will happen to your kids if you don't go back. You have to go back. You aren't done. Thank you. I'll do a video later. It's a full dress. It's actually kind of pretty. The back is completely open. But yeah, I mean, they didn't want to come back. Nobody did. And my brother told me that. My brother because my brother had a really hard life here on earth. He was an addict, so even he said, oh no, I'm not interested in that. That's why I asked to be a spirit guide. Plus he knew I was about to meet Akasha. And those of you that know Akasha in this room, you know what I went through. And he knew that time was coming because he's been every timeline, my family member. And Akasha's with me every timeline. And it usually fails. So I'm only with Akasha for like 5, 6, 7, sometimes longer years. And then I end up with the person I'm supposed to be with, which is made for me. And I think that I know who it is. And I do think that, yeah, I know who it is. And I just have to wait till they figure it out. I know because of what I am, but I think they're figuring it out slowly. I think they know. They were like past lives. Like you've had past lives together. You've had you just know when you find that one person, like you literally, if 21 and under go automatically for some, and we couldn't. One day we were sitting here and we all figured it out together. I was like, I'm not really sure why 21 is so important over there. And then somebody goes, perhaps it's 777. And I was like, oh my heavens. Like the angels confirmed it. I was like, sometimes look, I might be like, have a lot of intelligence, but there's days where I'm like, I don't know if and 777. That's okay, Blair. It's okay. Bye. I am weird though. This is weird. Y'all, please don't think even for a second that I don't see myself outside of myself, okay? I'm really good at just like going like this and like putting it at the like macro level. And sometimes I sound like it's crazy. Am I sitting here talking about a dystopic novel? What is happening? There's days that even I go, what the hell was that download? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll get a download and I'm like, and somebody earlier mentioned something. I don't remember who it was. They mentioned, no, I'm Scorpio. They mentioned that they're having some trouble discerning between or deciding between whether or not because they're having severe imposter syndrome. And a lot of people that are like me have that. And I want to help you with that because I did get the answer to that this past week, actually, because I had a moment of just a little moment where I've been tossing it over and over in my head. I'm first anointed. Like I just keep feeling like, why would I deserve that? Like why do I deserve first anointed? Like, I look at myself and the music I listen to and I kind of see how everybody probably thinks, why would it be her? Like she's cursing, she's whatever. And then I finally got the answer back in this last week. And basically it was like, stop, just stop. If you are like Little Star, what are you doing? Your brain, everything you're getting downloaded and you're hearing and we're saying, it's real. It's because you're so authentic. That's what you need. That you're so fierce and authentic and unafraid, and you go against every single thing that's bad. You stand up for all the things that are right and good in this world or in any existence of the universe. You might have a harsh exterior with a little bit of a crassiness or a little bit of a little sassy fire on the side. I might say things like, I'm a freak in bed. I do. I say that. I don't give a shit. I am. And it's like, but it's like you're not hurting anyone. You don't even come close to hurting people. You would give the clothes off your back to anyone. So you just stop. Okay, stop. You are one of God's. That's when I found out that God calls me his baby. And I bawled like a baby when I found that out. God calls me his baby because they gave me a scenario of something that happened. Thank you so much. You don't have to give me gifts though, I promise. Just the tappies. Tappies or that's all I have. I don't really ask for them. I'm here for a messenger. I'm doing a job and I just want you all to get there and I'm here to love you and get you guys into 5D. But they were like, God calls you his baby. You don't understand because I know how old I am. I know who I originally was. The soul I am now it was alchemized. And I can teach you about that if you want to know about it later. A lot of souls are alchemized. And he's like, God calls you his baby. He does not joke about you. If somebody does that, they're like, have you not figured it out? All the shit, they didn't say shit, I promise. They're like, all the stuff you've been through in your entire life, you made it. You didn't die. You were supposed to die. One of the diseases I was supposed to die, guys, and it came from a mosquito. There was no reason for me to die. It paralyzes people and kills them. It's called chikungunya. Chikungunya. I caught it. See, I tell you anything. No. No. Yeah, that's why they're like, so stop. You really are that phenomenal. Yeah, you're crass. Yeah, you're weird. Yeah, you're strange. Yeah, you are sometimes very, very too authentic, almost a little bit, but like that's celebrated. I just wish I could take all of you guys and just shake you and say, be yourself. Stop. Okay, they don't care that you listen to, well, although I don't play heresy, I will say that, but they don't care about your tattoos. They don't care about your piercings. I can tell you every single thing in Leviticus that everybody worries about, all that guilt you carry from religions. I can help you with all of that because I know the truth. They tell me the truth. They're like, humans are drowning in the wrong information. And then we have the Antichrist now who's down here trying to do the Antichrist works in illusions, the devil works in desires. So those two combinations together, that's frightening. That's so scary because if you don't have the strong will here in your instincts, all that stuff, yeah, definitely, Michael. A lot of people were bullied because you didn't fit in. You don't fit in. Now, mine was different. Angels just confirmed that for you, Michael. They said, yes, you were. I was not bullied, ever. But you got to remember, this was my last time down here. I have had 300 billion in this soul alchemization to get as strong as I am. So I wasn't bullied, but I definitely didn't let anyone bully anyone around me. I've had people call me as adults and say, thank you. And I'm like, for what? And they're like, you stood up for me in high school. And I'm like, oh, yeah. They're like, but you were popular and you stopped all of them from doing that. And that's who I was. So that's why they keep telling me, no, look back. Look back. Look back at every single thing you've done as a teacher, the lives you've changed, the patients, when you were in medicine, all the stuff you've done to help people. I've had people live with me. I've given, I do everything I possibly can. And they're like, you're not seeing the angel you are, the soul that's so bright and beautiful. So I want all of you guys that are feeling that, if you have imposter syndrome, if you know you're remarkable, you know you're different, you know you've seen things different, you know you've gone through a hard thing in your life and you survived all of it, and you're still soft and you're not going against God, you're still loving people, you're still being kind, you're still giving, no matter how much pain you go through. I mean, I lost a child, and actually my child was taken from me because I did do something wrong, but I did not do it on purpose. But I deserved that punishment, 100%. What makes my child any more important than the person I hurt? Nothing. So you learn a lot when you actually go in, and I'm just gonna say it, you gotta connect to the divine. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not trying to be religious. They don't even care about religion. They really don't. They told 100% of the people that met, I told you guys, 100%, they didn't want to come back, and 100% of them were told, religion, you don't have to follow religion to get here. You just have to follow a moral code. Be a good person. Don't be a douchebag. Be kind. If you have a table and someone wants to sit down but you don't have room, you just build it a little bigger. If you have an excess of money, this is what pisses me off about the 1%. Elon Musk, who's just a puppet, by the way, there's people richer than him in Saudi Arabia, but Elon Musk, if he started getting, if we went back to the Ice Age and he got $13,000 a day from the Ice Age to today, that is how much money he has. Do you guys realize that he has enough money to make poverty not even existent on this planet? But then again, of course, I do get it that it would throw off the balance of what. Look, I'm just saying though that we weren't supposed to live lives like this, by the way. This is not how you were. If you're going to bed at night and you're thinking to yourself, or your job, maybe you work a blue collar job, it's hard. My dad did that for quite a while, so I understand that type of work. Breaks your back, it hurts, but you're working to support your family. And if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, there is no way that this is how life should be. There's no way that I should be working 40 hours a week to barely make paycheck to paycheck to paycheck, you know, trying to make it, trying to pay your bills, trying to help your children as the world's decimating. You're being decimated all around you, especially in the moral category. Or I'm not saying like morals as in like, you better be all good. I mean like just humanity. There you go. Humanity is just disintegrating. And like, you know, I understand that, but it's like, and if you've thought to yourself, there's no way. Well, you're right. There is no way. There is no way. You're right. It was not supposed to be this way. Never was it supposed to be capitalism. Never was it supposed to be like this. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's not supposed to be like this. And I know that people are like, she must be liberal and really like into socialism. You have no idea what I am. You would be wrong if you said that I was super liberal. I am liberal, but not all liberal. Nope. So please understand. Hi, Matt. It's good to see you. So, yeah, exactly, Greg. I said that too. I've said that too. Some people work 80 to 90 plus hours to make a living. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Do you really think that God created us? Or I'm gonna say God. I'm not using a religion, a creator. Religion does not matter. It just doesn't. I know the Christians are all freaking out right now because they're like, you have to go through Christ. You know what's funny? Christ actually tells everybody that had a near-death experience that's not true. That's not true. Nope. Oh, what? Like, so God doesn't like, what, 1 point, was it? How many Muslim people are there? Like 1.8 billion people are just, fuck them. They're not going to go through Christ. All them Jews, even though he was Jewish, fuck all of them. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense. There's no sense to that. Like, there's no sense to all the things that Jesus taught. And then they're like, men fucked with that. Men went into that. Men changed that. Men did that. And then people have a hard time believing it. I'm like, have you looked around at this world? Epstein, do you not know what happens? Like, it's fucking crazy. Happy birthday, Michael. Yes, my husband works 80 hours a week. We barely make it as a family of 6. What the fuck, guys? He doesn't even get to see his kids. He probably misses every performance they have in school. He probably misses so many things that they do. I mean, no. So the good news is if you get to 5D, it's not going to be like that. We're actually not going to need a whole lot. I have a camper. A lot of people know that. And I love staying at my camper. It's like a retro little silver and turquoise camper. But when I got that camper, and lived there, like for the summer with my friends at a campground, I learned, why the fuck do I have so much stuff? I don't need stuff. I don't need this. It actually made me less. I'm super serene out there, man. Like I don't have any stress because I feel like I'm just less is more, less is more, less is more, less is more.